What happened was that their relationship moved through a transitional change, as all of our relationships do.
Do you, Prince William had a big get together for all of the people that contributed to Diana's statue. Were you surprised that Harry was not there?
No, not in the slightest. No. It was something that was planned between the two of them because their schedules were just slightly conflicting. Unfortunately, I believe that the particular aspect that you're talking about within the schedule was added on quite some time after both administrations, both households had come together to discuss how, for example, Harry could fly into the country and so forth. But there's no misconstruing about this is another vital slap in the face, and therefore the conflict and the rift between them. No, it was just something that was actually discussed way before. They're on really good terms.
Are they?
Oh, yeah.
What are they like in constant communication a little bit more, or is it just over time?
Well, they always have been. Mm-hmm. It's just that with as we discussed before, I believe that there was a story created by the British press, which then proliferated around the world, and we saw them in conflict. What happened was that their relationship moved through a transitional change, as all of our relationships do. So the young lads about town, so to speak, changed and evolved into something completely different, largely as a result of William being the father that he is, and largely as a result of Harry moving into close connection with Meghan and establishing a new energy vibration for the both of them.
Do you think that they'll come forward? I mean, obviously, the palaces never complain, never explain, but do you think that it would kind of put all of these rumors to rest if the two of them just kind of put on a show, I guess, for us, and made it seem like there was no bad blood between the two of them?
But it would never be received in the way that particular intention would desire it to be seen. For example, the exposition that both Meghan initially and Harry coming in with Oprah, that was all completely misconstrued. And yet, when you evaluate the interview, there was nothing accusatory. There was nothing blaming about what they were saying. But of course, their appreciation of where they were coming from is that all of their transparency was seen through the lens of all the psychotherapeutic intervention that they've been through, which is all about transparency. It's all about honesty. It's all about let's actually share this. But nothing was accusatory. Right. But of course, it was completely maligned.
Yeah. Do you have any idea of Harry's relationship with Charles?
Well, I mean, he's his father. They're immensely intimate. Sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely. There's nothing estranged taking place.
It was interesting. I spoke with Andrew Morton a couple of weeks ago, and he said that in Harry's upcoming book that Prince Charles should be on the lookout for what he has to say. Have you heard anything about Harry's upcoming book as well?
But we already know what Harry is going to say about his father,
right?
Because the point was that as Harry, I won't be able to paraphrase it accurately, but Harry said, this is all about transparency. This is all about exposure. And the one thing that Charles's culture, or that Charles arises from a culture, is no, you don't tell, you don't speak.
Yeah.
Do not wear your feelings on your sleeve.
Right. No, definitely.